Hi everybody, it's Chris Derschmidt, and I want to show you some pictures here regarding the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. This picture right here, that is supposedly what Johnny Depp had accused Amber of doing, this defecation. Excuse me, I'm going to have to talk about this. If it's a trigger warning for anybody, then just tune out. But this picture right here, see his guitar? And this is the pillow, the top of the bed, because here's his pillow. I'm alleging this would be his side, because here's his guitar. Here's a nightstand dresser with the door, the drawer of it open, and kind of a mess area over here. So this looks like where Johnny would have slept, and she didn't sleep here at all, because here's his guitar. I'm alleging this would be his side of the bed. It doesn't matter anyway. The defecation is down at the end of the bed, right where the bed is, the bed corner is coming to an end. It's where dogs would normally defecate, to show their masters, because it's normally where they would sleep. And it's normally to show their masters they got a problem here. You see all their claw marks right here? There's no imprint of a human buttocks. There's no imprint of a human hand, of a human body. Humans sleep up here where the pillows are. And this is a side where the last person slept with the covers turned back, similar to what a man would do. And here's most likely Johnny's side of the bed, because there's his guitar. And you can see by the frets, say they're about 3 inches. This is no longer than about 3 or 4 inches. And if a dog is eating a whole bag of marijuana, which I am alleging was what happened, they would be very sick. And why dogs leave these trails like this. And they also try to clean their rear end. That's what they do, to clean their rear end, especially when they're sick. And you can see all kinds of liquid right here. You can see dog prints. And let me keep going here. Here's what the consequences. It should be highly illegal. They should be both charged with animal abuse. You can see in the defecation, or commonly called poop, whichever you want me to refer it to, there's red in here and green, and that is exactly what it's like. And this is deadly to dogs, especially teeny tiny dogs. It's a miracle they're alive. Anybody that gets cannabis, pot, and they said it's an increasing problem because it's legal in almost 50 states now. They should not be allowing, there should be a law and a ruling in this case of animal abuse. And anybody that has animals should never be carrying around marijuana in plastic bags, ever. Oh, this is so horrible. I can't believe people are this stupid. So here's a picture from a distance, and you can see the imprints of little doggies here and the little doggy marks. And you can see red things and green things coming out of it, and like a white plastic pieces of a plastic bag, and even little liquid and all kinds of things. Defecation should never be this black. It's almost all bloody. It's bleeding from the inside. And dogs go into a horrible, horrible comatose. Here's the picture of the defecation. I got a couple more things. Amber is admitted to being on 4 drugs, and one of them is Xanax. And here's what Xanax causes: memory impairment. And she's admitted saying, I only see this, I only see that, kind of similar to how this woman is looking. And this is why she was feeling drowsy and fatigue, dizziness, headache, but mainly the memory impairment is important in this case. And why she has just snippets of memory. So quit blaming her for trying to fake it and lying through all this. And the defecation that Johnny is accusing her of is horrific. Here's another picture of it, like I said, his guitar in the background. Here's a close-up of one of the pictures of it. It just is horrifying. It's just, when it's that black, it means it's blood. It's dried blood. And this isn't even the same picture as other pictures of it. It's horrific. Just, oh my God. I showed that, the toxicity of all of this that they're going through. And here's some more pictures. You can see that it doesn't even look like some of the other pictures that are showing up on YouTube. And Amber's been trained since a young girl not to show fear, which includes not crying. That's why she can't cry. She's been trained since a child to not show fear. And part of that is not crying around animals. And I think to her, Johnny was like a wild animal, a wild horse, a wild Cherokee horse that she couldn't corral and she couldn't tame. And she did. She tried tough love on him. And I'm not for anybody. I'm for the side of truth. But I'm trying to show you what the truth is here. I wanted to show some more pictures of course, you see this now. You see Johnny's guitar in the background. So this is his side of the bed. He's just creating made up stories, which is perjury, and more lies because he's mad that she wrote this op-ed. Or I should say the authors and possibly some lawyers talked her into writing this op-ed because it wouldn't be front page news and she should have said no to it or make sure she's got 100% proof. But I'm showing proof for her because she's just a newbie in Hollywood. And Johnny has been around a long time. He's one of the highest paid actors, and that's why he knows not to give a blow to the front of her face. That's why he headbutted her. That's why he pulled her hair. And that's why he hit her on the side of the head. And both of these two actors and actresses need their faces and their body is what they need to be an actor. Neither one of them should be hitting the other. Neither one of them should be taking drugs of any kind, legal or non-legal. But Johnny's the older one. He's the older person. He should have known better in this. And I can't believe everybody's jumping on the bandwagon against Amber Heard. I'm not for Amber Heard. I'm not for Johnny Depp. I'm for truth. I just want to show you what the truth is. Thy body is a holy temple. You know, he should have never been doing drugs. That's what you get when you give them too much money. They should have a limit on the amount of money they can make. It shouldn't be over 5 million, because that's what they do. They go out and they spend it on drugs, and then they get hooked on drugs and they can't get off the drugs. And now he's resorting to cutting her down. She's the one person that wanted to live with him for the rest of her life. And what does he do? But sets her up, hits her physical abuse where it won't show, makes allegations against her to ruin her career because he feels that she ruined his career. Well, you know, I'd say about 80% he ruined his own career. He's getting washed up. I think that's the only reason he did marry someone that was young and beautiful. And that's why he abused her, because he really doesn't love her. He just wanted to increase his career. And that's what he was doing. It was giving his career a boost until she called him out on all the drugs and all the other women. She wasn't like the other one. She was a wild horse herself. These are all the symptoms right here of what can happen to an animal that digests marijuana. Marijuana should never be given to an animal. Never. They should never give pot in plastic bags or be kept in a plastic bag around anybody that has an animal. That's why these two should both be charged with animal abuse. And they should be required to have to go around the country once a month and speak on what drugs and caging animals and illegally caging them and taking them into a country that's not allowed. But here's what it says: if a dog eats marijuana, the severity of the symptoms is relative to the amount they consume. Tachycardia is going into low blood rate, and bradycardia is, tachycardia is high heart rate, and bradycardia is low heart rate. They can have seizures and they go into comatose. So my computer's getting low. I can't talk any longer because my computer's wearing down, it needs to be hooked up. So I better sign out here pretty quickly. And I just want to thank you for listening. And remember this, what I've told you. Talk to you later. Bye.